What's going on, guys? I just want to do a quick little video on some Jordan 1s that I have in my collection. Um, I have the Bred ones from 2013, the Shadow ones from 2013 as well, Shattered Backboards from a year ago, and also the Road to the Gold Vegas ones. This is from a couple years back. Now, I actually put these in order of leather quality, at least in my personal opinion, from worst to best. And I'm actually going to start out with the most coveted pair, which is the Bred ones. And the leather on the Bred ones is pretty decent. It's not bad. I just think it's a step, maybe just a step below the Shadow ones. The Shadow ones it's a little softer. It's not as glossy looking. If you compare them, I think Eddie Wynn mentioned this in his video, but there's almost like a slight tumbleness to it. If you can see the kind of the wrinkles right there in the leather and in the swoosh right there. But on the Breds, it's definitely a lot more flat and almost plasticky looking. It's still soft though. Yeah, but this is definitely a little softer. But they're very similar, I think, just a slightly different finish. And it just looks a little better here on the Shadows, in my personal opinion, compared to the Breds. And from that, we move on to the Shattered Backboards. Regarded by a lot of people as, you know, the Jordan one with the highest or the best quality from last year, out of the Chicago's, UNC's, and the Cybers. People seem to come back to this pair and say they're the best quality-wise, and I would agree with that for the most part. Like the leather on the toe box, the orange parts, here in the heel and the ankle area. Also these off-white mid panels right here, super soft, super tumbled. It definitely has a different type of finish to it. It's hard to explain, but it feels very soft. The one complaint I do have is that the black leather that goes around here and to the sides, is not the best quality. And you can see a little bit of craftsmanship issues with my pair here. But the black leather is not that soft. I would say it's very similar to what you would see on the Breds or in the Shadows. They use the same type of leather there, which is not as good as the mid panel here and on the heel. It's also a little more padded here in the ankle area compared to the Breds or the Shadows. Overall, great shoe. I love the details. The insole with the shattered backboard action going on is pretty sweet. Just an overall dope sneaker in my opinion. And then we go to the underdog here. The lesser known of the four, which is the Road to the Gold Vegas ones. And you got the little tag right there for that. These came out a few years ago, and I actually scooped these from the outlet for a steal price of like 70 bucks. And what caught my eye was obviously the simple color blocking with the black and white, which makes it very wearable. But the thing I noticed most was the leather quality. And I'm talking white, black sections everywhere. The whole entire upper is made of this very, very soft leather. And like I was stating before, the black sections on the previously mentioned Jordan ones are not that good. But the black sections here, around the toe box area, you could just tell by looking at it. The thickness of it, the smell of it. I mean, just look at that mid panel. It's beautiful. And even the white section in the back. You want to talk about serious ankle padding. Look at that. It's like an SB Dunk. I have worn these way more than my shadows. And as people have mentioned before, when really good leather creases, it creases naturally. Let me see if I can get that to focus. It creases naturally. Like that. Like that. But when some not so good leather creases, kinda unfortunately looks like that. And like that. So you can definitely tell the difference in softness just based off the creasing. I mean, just look at that. I've worn these probably at least 50 times since I've had them. And these crease so nicely. No need for sneaker shields or anything like that. And again, I can't talk about how good this leather is, how thick it is, enough. Doesn't matter what sections you're talking about here. Black, white, just great. They smell great. The leather smell is just, it's really nice. A lot of people like that smell of genuine leather, and these definitely have that, even after all these years I've been wearing them. Now, they don't have the OG branding like these other three do. You do have your Jumpman here, but it does come equipped with a leather tongue. And these actually came with really thick red laces with metal tips, but I took them out because I just like the black leather. The black laces look better. Also the Jumpman on the back, which I know a lot of people aren't a fan of. It has that bandana type of print on the interior. I think it has that design for how casino floors look. Again, this is the Vegas ones, so I think it's a throwback to that. But it's pretty subtle, actually. When you have it on foot, can't really notice it. It gives a little bit of pop. But anyway, that is the extent of the video there. This is my collection of ones, and it's probably hard to believe that I rated the most hyped release as lowest quality, but that's my opinion and I'm sticking with it. And this is how I rank them again. Red ones, shadow ones, shattered backboards, and then Vegas ones, which are still my top. I'm sure if I owned a pair of band ones, it might be a little different, but as far as what I have, that is the order. Thank you for watching.